Get Carra, get it for Nick, let him hear it. Yeah, Troy Bond, let him hear it. Yeah. You guys got noise. You guys make me feel confident. Hell yeah. I was confident for a month once. Let me tell you about it. I was doing a show. I had a great time, really good show. Gave myself a gift. I gave myself a Glenn Levitt. Because in my mind, I'm 59. I'm actually 25, but this is what it looks like when your parents' divorce was your fault. You end up shaped like a bottle of pomegranate juice. I'm looking around. I think I'm the only Latina woman in here. It's awful. I was drinking it, and the bartender put another one in front of me. I did the fat guy clap. You guys know the fat guy clap? It's when something delicious shows up, and you go, ooh. It's some weird BMI to applause ratio. You can't help it. Once you're this close to diabetes, you just start applauding stuff. I go to the bartender, and I'm like, who's this from? And he points to some guy at the other end of the bar, and the guy's like, ah! And I go, huh, ah! That's how white guys bond, like Vikings. We haven't learned. And he comes over to me, and he's like, how are you? And I go, oh, shit, where are you from? And he's like, Ireland. And I go, oh, shit, I love Shrek. Take a seat. We're going shot for shot. I'm like, what's your real name, Shrek? And he's like, stop calling me that. Shrek's Scottish. Ah, shit. What about Bilbo? And he's like, Scottish again. I'm like, Groundskeeper Willie? He's like, Scottish again. I'm like, shit, who's Irish? He's like, you could call me Lucky Charms. I'm like, I feel like you're hitting on me. And he goes, well, now that you mention it, I think you're cute as all hell. How about you get back to my Airbnb so you could come in my swamp? And I went, ugh. Not because of the offer, because of the analogy. Don't call your butthole a swamp. There's mosquitoes. I didn't know what to do. I'd never been like a hot chick, ever. Like, I don't know, if you want to be my lover, you got to go with my friends. That's all I got. I don't know. I'm so bad at romance, I say I love you after the breakup. That's I'm the worst. I brought him over to my circle of friends. I was like, hey, guys, this is Trek. I put my hand on his lower back because I had the free drink. And I go, hey, babe, I'll be right back. I just have to go to the bathroom. And then I went home. It was a literal Irish goodbye. It was awesome. That's why for a month, I was the most arrogant man on the planet. I saw an old lady, I pushed her out of my way. There's a kid on crutches, swept him. No problem. Someone bumped into me on a subway. I was like, unhand me, creature! Don't you know the Europeans want me? Foreign men want to be with me, and domestic women want to be me. Hell yeah, we're having fun. Good stuff. I came out here from Staten Island. That's where I live. But I actually grew up in Florida, which is just hot Staten Island. I grew up out there next to this meth dealer. His name was Who Tooth Jim. We called him that because he always had teeth, but we never knew whose. I remember this one day, Who Tooth Jim was just moving all of his shit outside, everything he owned. And I'm outside. I go, Jim, what are you doing? And he goes, it's too hot inside. Gotta move the living room outside. Because meth puts you to work. You ever see a meth head get shot? They get right back up. They have shit to do. Then he becomes your stepdad. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Single parents? Anyone grow up with single parents? I did. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good for you guys. 2 Christmases, but they're both shitty. I grew up with just my mom around. My dad wasn't around. People knew who my dad was, which is how I knew it was my fault. I don't know. People would come up to me. They'd be like, I met your dad once. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, Mom. You whore. I do know my dad. I know him. I text him for Father's Day. I go, hey, Dad, happy Father's Day. And he texts me back. It's the only time ever. And he goes, nah, I'm still out for milk. All right, guys, that's my time. Thanks.